What's up, you guys? Warnick Revolution here, back at you with another video. And today we've got these penny rolls that are in this quarter box. But the penny rolls themselves look particularly old. Got a older looking roll there. I mean, these rolls look old, but they could just be old rolls, and they could all be like, you know, just your average pennies. But hopefully we got some collection dump here. I don't know if we're going to or not. It's just, it's kind of iffy. It's a gamble with customer wrap rolls. Are these someone's dump bank rolls that they've just rolled up and they're returning to the bank and there's no wheat pennies in them and there's nothing old? Or are they something special? Who knows? We will take a look-see together. But there's a bunch of these rolls, different kinds of wrappers in here all together, so I'm really curious to see what's in here. And I bet you guys are too. So let's just get started and see what we can find. So guys, a little story time, I guess, to explain how I got these rolls and whatnot. So I went to the bank, and they said some older gentleman gave them all these rolls. He just had them rolled up. They gave the bank $100 in pennies, which is crazy. Pretty crazy amount for someone that just has pennies all rolled up or something. But the newest penny I can find in here is this one right here. It's a 96, and it looks like it's in great shape, you know? So I wonder if these are just like really old rolls, like he rolled them up in 96 and he just held on to them for a long time or something like that. It's just weird. That's the newest one. There are no shield backs in here whatsoever. It's just these old 96 that look really nice, and there's actually quite a few of them here. 96s that just look nicer. There's another one. Anywho, let's keep searching. Maybe we can find some newer stuff. I'm not really hoping that we can find newer stuff. I'm just hoping we can find some older wheat pennies. But maybe that's just what this is. It's just like he had a bunch of older pennies and he just rolled them all up into rolls. But for some reason they don't break the year 96. Yeah, this is the second roll I opened. And the rest of them were like the same as this. No shield cents, or not shield cents. No shield back pennies, just 96 and like before. So that's really interesting, I think. I think I'll bring you in on roll 3 and see if it's just like this one. Alright guys, just opened roll number 3, and I guess this is like the typical roll that I've been opening so far. As you can see, there's no shield back cents, which is very interesting, I think. Here's the newest one. It's a 1998. Just found that one when I opened this roll. There's a Canadian right here. It's 1984. In the first roll we opened, we found this really nice 1978 Canadian. So I thought that was interesting. But let's just look through this casually, see if we can see any shield back cents or anything newer than 1998. But these 1998s are nice looking. Look at that. 1998 Denver. It's like it was never circulated. Almost never circulated. But yeah, I'm just seeing a bunch of 98s. A bunch of 98s that are the newest ones in this roll. Maybe we can find some really nice 60s pennies in here, just because they haven't been circulating, I guess, as much as anything else. But everything is memorial back so far, which I think is very interesting. Kind of strange, but interesting. Got 94, but a lot of 98s. 98 Phillies, 98 Denvers that are just in good shape. But yeah, nothing in that roll besides the 84 worth keeping for me. Just a lot of nicer cents from 98, I guess. Looks like it's got some coin machine damage, but it's a 98. See if we can find something newer, I guess. Well guys, I just wanted to point this out because as you can see, the brightest shiny looking one right here isn't actually a 2019, what you'd expect. It's a 2005. Just in a great shape. It looks like it's basically uncirculated, I guess. It's crazy. Anyways, let's see if there's anything in this roll worth taking out. No, that's older, like a wheat penny or something like that. got a 1980 Canadian. I'll take that out. But the newest one, I guess, is 2005 now. 2005 Denver is in here too. Not a lot of copper, just a lot of zinc. I'm seeing. Well, here's a 78, here's a 70, here's a 66, but there's not a super amount of copper. 65, 61. I guess there's a decent amount of copper, but there is a lot of like newer zinc pennies that look just uncirculated sometimes. I mean, this one doesn't look uncirculated, but that one I had at the beginning, that one looked like it was uncirculated. Anyways, let's keep on searching and see if we can find, I don't know, newer stuff, older stuff, just whatever. I'm really curious to why there's a lot of like older pennies that look uncirculated in this lot, but let's keep searching. Well, this confirms that we found our first wheat penny in which roll is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our 7th roll, first wheat penny. So this isn't someone's dump bank, unless they don't keep wheat pennies for some weird reason. That's what I was expecting, that it was going to be someone's dump bank that goes through pennies just like I do, keeps the wheat pennies like I do, and then they just dump all these, you know, just common pennies back into circulation. But we found this one. Looks like it's got some adhesive on the back of it, some dried adhesive. But it's 51 Denver, so cool. First wheat penny of the collection. Let's continue. Well, guys, I found something worth showing you guys. It is a young head Canadian, and it's from 1953, so the very first year they made the young head Canadian cent with Queen Elizabeth II on it. That's very cool. This year does not come up that often. It's not as rare as the 1954. For some reason, they made less of those than the 53. But still a hard coin to find, and I'll be keeping it. Let's continue. Well, guys, we're on roll number 15. We got our second wheat penny. It's a 1950 Denver. I'll take it. Sweet. Roll number 16. A little update, I guess. Our newest coin from this batch now is this 2007, so still a memorial back. But we also did find something else. We found a young head Canadian. I'm gonna guess 1956. Alright, we got a 63, but that's alright. Still a cool Canadian penny. I'll take it. Let's continue. So I think this is roll number 23, and we found this weird oddity. It's a 96 that looks like it was spray painted silver. Just something weird. It's in good shape overall though, the penny itself, so maybe someone took this in 96 and spray painted it then, and then it's just been sitting in this hoard of pennies for a long time. Interesting though. Even the rim is silver, or yeah, silver spray painted. But somewhere on the rim, I think there's no paint, so that's why I do believe it's not. Where did I see that? Oh yeah, barely on this rim. There's some no spray paint. It's hard to see. Anyways, it's definitely been spray painted. That much I can tell you. But anywho, interesting find regardless. So we're halfway through this particular hunt, just spread out the pennies as you can see in a very weird fashion. But we just got this 1944 wheat penny, so that's cool. I didn't think it was a wheat penny right away because I couldn't see it that well, but I'm like, is that a say 44? And then I flip it and it's a wheat penny, so sweet. Cool find, discolored, but it's cool looking. Let's go. Let's keep finding goodies. Roll number 26, guys, we got something. It's an old Canadian penny, so it's a young head Canadian penny. This is what you call young head Canadian penny. Let's just flip it over and see what the date is. 1958. All right. It's good that it's not a 64 because they made a lot of 64s. We also found this too in the roll, 1964 Denver, which I was considering looking for because all these pennies are pretty old, and I bet there would be like some nicer looking 60s in here, and here's one right here to prove it. Anyways, 2 great finds for this roll. Let's continue. Roll number 27, and I think we've got something old, and I'm just gonna uncover it. I don't even know what it is, but it looks like it's old and it's Canadian. Let's just see. 1937. Wow. That is amazing. 37, so it's gonna be the first year of the King George VI. I don't know if I have this one, guys, in my collection. This might be a really good find for me. But sweet. That is awesome. Don't see that too often. 1937, King George VI. Adding it to the good pile. Let's continue. Roll number 34, you guys. We got something I wasn't really expecting to find in here. A dime. So, we made 9 cents on this roll. Sweet. It's a 97 dime. It's in really good shape. But yeah, interesting. Let's see what else we can find. Roll number 37, guys. We found our first bird cent, so that's awesome. 1967 Canadian cent with a bird on it. Calling it a bird cent, so that's what it is. We found a lot of Canadians so far. I'm gonna wrap that up in the end because there is like a Canadian every roll, maybe 3 in a roll at the most. But let's continue and see what else we can find. Roll number 39, guys. We got ourselves another Canadian. It's a 1964, so that means it's Younghead. So very nice. Finding those coins whenever they pop up. Roll number 42, guys. We found our 4th wheat penny. It's a 1951, very corroded. But it's still a 51 wheat penny, so I'll take it. Let's continue. Roll number 43, guys. We got another dime. Another beautiful looking dime from 1998. Another 9 cents for this roll. Sweet. Let's keep going. Roll number 46. We have yet again another dime in this roll. Or not another dime in a roll to begin with. So another 9 cents we made on this roll. So that's pretty awesome. So 1997. Just as nice as those other ones. So I'm guessing like, yeah, around, I've said this like earlier, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these rolls were rolled in like 1996. Because a lot of these pennies that are in here that are nicer, like, let's just pull out one right here. So this nicer one is a 1998. So yeah, 1996, 1998, something like that. It's interesting though, for sure. But got another dime out of it. I'm good with that. Let's keep on hunting. We're still on roll number 46. We got this really nice 1959. Just in good shape. There's a little bit of some spots on it, but ultimately it's really a nice coin. So we'll set that off to the side. It's the best 59 we found so far. Let's continue. Just opened roll number 47, guys, and I can already see something pretty old right here. It's a Younghead Canadian. Let's see what the date is. 1961 looks like. Alrighty. We'll add it to our Younghead and old Canadian pile, which isn't very big. Our regular Canadian pile, so like 1968 and after that it's a pretty big pile, but I'll show you that in just a second when we end the box. Another good find, we found another Younghead, this time date facing us, so it was the 1963 Younghead. So sweet, another Younghead to add to the pile, but we're still in roll number 47, just so you know. Let's continue. Roll number 49, guys, and I can't emphasize enough how weird these rolls are, I guess, have been. Here's a 89 Canadian. Here's another Canadian. If you can see right there, there's a wheat penny. That's why I turned the camera on. But here's an 83 Canadian. So just 2 Canadians in that roll alone, which isn't that uncommon. But let's see what this wheat penny is. It's pretty old. 1946 Denver. I'll take it. That's wheat penny number 5. Let's continue. Roll number 50, guys. We just found another Younghead Canadian. Let's see what the date is. 1962. Alright. I'll definitely take it. Let's continue. Well, guys, this is what we ended up for the box. we got 62 Canadians. So I stacked them by 10. So you got 60 and then 2. Those are like the average Canadians, I guess, that I get per box. I don't show you guys what they are because they're just so common for me. As you can see, 62 of them, that's a lot. It's like a full roll and 10 cents. So anywho, for better Canadians, I guess, well, we got 3 dimes. For better Canadians, I guess, we got a 1963, 1953, 1958, 1961, 1962, 2 1963s, and a 64. For King George VI, we got 1. It's a 1937. I might need that one for my collection. I still have to check. Down here we've got bird scent, our only bird scent, 1967. That we got these nicer pennies, a 1959, a 1964 Denver, and a 1971 Denver. I might need those for my book as well. We got 1 lone 1969S, not the DDO, but still cool to pull out. For wheat pennies, we got a 1944, a 1946 Denver, a 1950 Denver, a 1951 Philly, and a 1951 Denver. And then I got this weird one that I showed you guys during one of the clips. It's a 96 that someone's like spray painted silver, and there we go. So I know it's spray painted because there's an edge right there that's not spray painted. But weird regardless. And the newest penny we found in this whole lot is this 2007. Did not find a newer one besides this one. So these pennies have been locked away since 2007 somewhere. Maybe in rolls, maybe not in rolls, but who knows. That is an interesting box, if I ever recall it. Ever I saw it, I guess. But we got, 62 Canadians that are just really, really common years. I don't think I've ever found 62 Canadians in a box before. And I've got another box just like this with these customer wrapped rolls. I put them all in this box because I'm going to reuse them whenever I can, I guess. But definitely really, really interesting box. Good finds in my personal opinion, especially that 37 Canadian that I might need for my collection. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please remember to smack that like button. Comment down below your thoughts on this whole collection, on this whole, dump of coins. Let me know what you think, especially like the Canadians. That's kind of mind-blowing, so many Canadians. And I don't know, just be yourself, guys, and peace out. Peace.